Hello everyone, I am re-recording this first episode. We are playing on Hurt Me Plenty. We are playing the original Doom. That is because of one of my lovely Patreons, good old Smazzo Bazo, who's actually a good friend of mine. He chose this and basically was like, "Are you sure? Like, you good doing this one?" And I was like, "Yes." It is a hard game. I would like to. Did I like actually already? Fuck. I already pressed. I didn't realize I pressed it. I didn't hear any sound because I was talking too fucking loud. But yep. So welcome to Doom, everyone. I hope you will enjoy all of this. Basically, we're just going to be playing through every single mission. Just trying to have fun. Shit like that. I have already recorded a bit into the future. We're going to have to deal with, maybe not. Maybe we can stealth this a little. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god. Yeah, we're totally stealthing that then. If those enemies trigger in zones. So if you kill. Oh damn. I think we're gonna have to finish this with a Falcon Punch. Ow. Falcon. There we go. Punch. I'm not sure how the secret works, but there is a secret when you kill that imp. I think it is by just killing the imp. As lame as that is. So here's the exit. Pretty standard exit. However, if we go back, this will be opened up. Which will have a shotgun. Which is obviously really fucking good. So I think we're going to give our friends a little bit of a high five. A little bit of shotgun to the face. They didn't even stand a chance. So as you can see, the UI is really helpful. It just shows you, you know, how many bullets you have and stuff like that. But that's E1M1. That's like literally, I think, all of E1M1. So let's finish up. Boom. We're now into the second level, which is a bit cooler in my opinion. You can get the chain gun. And even just the first part of it is way more interesting. You have a room already with threats in it. Come on, you bastard. Come on. Idiot. I wanted him to walk near the thing. Also, I really like this secret. Like, the light's kind of lighting on it. To, like, illuminate it. To have it be more, like, you know, of a focus. I like to try to kill him as I walk out here, but most of the time it doesn't happen. But boom, you get the chain gun, which is absolutely fucking amazing in this game. It's kind of, for hit scan enemies, it's easily the best weapon. But it's also really good against a lot of just like bullet spongy enemies in general. Just because of the fact that you, because you're firing so fast, you can kind of like just hit stun them a bit. Okay, let's see. I think this is just a shotgun. Yeah, this is just meant to be like if you didn't get the shotgun from the last level. Wasn't there? I felt like there was another thing there, but maybe not, who knows. And then there's this, which I think is also just like another. There's so many little secrets. It's Doom is amazing for that. It's just ammo. We already have too much. Ooh, another present. Okay, I think this is all cleared out. Yes. Okay, cool. So welcome, I hope everyone has a lovely time watching me stupidly play Doom, because I am easily not the best at this game, by any means. But you know, we're on Hurt Me Plenty, we aren't on like Nightmare mode or anything. I still don't know what that switch does. I always hit it. Oh, that's right, it opens up this area. This is one of the classic secret areas, and you just saw there a little bit of infighting. Which is just a mechanic where demons will hurt each other, which is pretty cool because it makes it feel like, you know, they are like demons, they're like selfish creatures that just want to, like, you know, fuck shit up, and it really helps with that vibe. Die. Oh, man, I really want to get the chainsaw because the chainsaw is one of my favorite weapons to use. Because I love being like Leatherface and just like hiding around a corner and then just fucking and just sprinting into someone with it. Like it's fucking Mortal Kombat X. which is sadly a bad game because Mortal Kombat is just bad in general. Was it here? I think there was one here. Yeah, there it is. There's a secret backpack here. There's a few secrets like that, and then there was some where you have to have enemies trigger them, and those are the ones I hate the most because they're like, if they just feel so inconsistent. Okay. So we've kind of made a loop around. We want to get to here because this is where all the good shit of this area is. There we go. Yeah, I think you're meant to shoot at it. Yeah, that's how you open this one. This is one that I think is pretty cool. You get the chainsaw, which obviously is one of my favorite weapons. And you can just use that explosion there to just fuck those enemies over. But if you don't know, Doom is basically a kind of like a proto 3D game where it isn't truly 3D. You can't aim up or down, but there is height. Height is still a thing, but it's not 3D because it's made horizontally. But it's such an amazing game, and it was designed by, and it was made rather, by extremely intelligent people. The ways that they went around, you know, actually like just like hogging. Doom is known for being played on like everything, and the reason why was because I think it was just like because college students. That's a little like hidey hole to show you that you can in fact get the shotgun. I think it was because they wanted to basically just be as many people as possible. Like if you could, like if it was like a person in the world who wanted to play Doom, they wanted it to be that you could play Doom, which I think is really a cool sentiment. There really isn't like really, you know, shared today. It's like unless you have the best PC, you're gonna get fucked. Like these chain gunners, no, chainsaw people. Yep, and level 2 done. We're now in level 3 with our fucking obnoxious chainsaw, which I love. Oh. I think you'll see why I love using this weapon so much. Because in Doom, you fucking like sprint. You're faster than fucking Sonic in Doom. And it's fucking great. I love every second of it. Holy shit. He just killed our entire battalion. What are we gonna fucking do? Oh, I already killed him. I love, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's just so... Oh, right, there's just enemies in there. Haha. Gotcha. Oh, man, I fucking love Doom. Okay, so there's this. I think more demons came in from the back. And the great thing is as well, you can stun lock most enemies unless you're on like Nightmare, I think. Like on higher difficulties, you can't really stun lock enemies. But on like lower difficulties, or like normal difficulty, because I think this is normal. Hurt Me Plenty, I think is normal. Is, you know, you can really just, like... I fucking love this game, dude. Like, I mean... Show me another game where you can just fucking sprint around with a shotgun like a fucking madman. And just fucking take out literally everyone. I think I hear a chainsaw, guys. You thought right. Ambush for me? No, ambush for you. There we go. Man, so much fun. Doom is like an just eternally fun game. Like I don't think like yes you can get ragey when you lose, but like if you're just like sprinting through a level with a fucking chainsaw, like you're probably fucking having fun at that point. So we now have 2 of the keys. We actually want to very carefully grab that. That's the first instance of an instant death zone. Like if you get down there, you will just die. Okay, we've killed all of them. We'll get this armor to replace. We did replace our mega armor, which is a way better thing of armor. However, it isn't as important now that it's like almost gone. That's the way you kind of want to balance your armor out. Like at 33% or below, that's when you want to kind of switch it out. I think we won't be dumb here, and we will just blow that battle up. But then we'll definitely continue to be stupid. I wonder how long my my stupidity can last for. You just killed Billy! And I just killed you. Okay. We're sprinting through these levels at like Mach speed. Still no enemies in here. They love to put enemies in there later. But boom, we're going through these pretty quickly. I basically kind of want to have one mega episode. A backpack. So we already have a backpack. But, you know, for the start of a level, that's really good to just have a backpack. This room is actually pretty more, like, much more dangerous. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually have to play the game now. Which is very much so sad, because I do love fucking, like, not playing games correctly. Okay. So we'll just move around, grab this radiation suit, and then we'll come down here. And there's two things. There's a rocket launcher, which is fucking fantastic. If you don't die, by the way, you keep all of your inventory. So one of the crazy things you can do in this game is if you can just keep, damn it. So as you can see, because everything is horizontal, like even though it looks vertical, everything is horizontal. So if I bump into something that's below me, I can't actually move past it. And that's just the way that the game is kind of like made. Which definitely feels weird, but it makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and see if this gives us anything. Yeah, it's just another way up here. Okay. Man, so most of the time I need, like, you know, these little health packs and stuff, but this time I'm just ripping so fast that, like, none of these enemies can really fucking stand a chance. I think we need to get closer to actually hit that guy. Basically, there's like a vertical auto aim in this game, and here's the here's like the good armor, the mega armor as it's called. You really want to deal with the hit scanners first, because the hit scanners are so basically the people with the guns. They just auto aim you, while the people who like the imps and stuff, like, you know, these guys are called imps. They actually use a projectile, which means that it can't actually, you know, it works differently. We now have, like, you can dodge it, is what I'm saying. We now have the blue key, and I think I found where to use it. But, like, this is basically, other than Wolfenstein 3D, this is kind of like the first true, in my opinion. Like, no one really plays Wolfenstein 3D, but there were still people, like me, who absolutely adore and will play the fuck out of, you know, Doom. And I think it just goes to show just how, one, it still works as a game. You can get kind of immersed in it. With Wolfenstein, you can't really, because, like, this is Wolfenstein. Like, this is what Wolfenstein looks like, except for the bottom and the bottom and the top would be literally just grey with no texture. That's what Wolfenstein was, which it was still a good game. Got to kill some German soldiers from World War II. Fuck. Here's a pinky. They're pretty tough, but they're mainly used as Decino would say, who's an amazing Doom YouTuber. If you ever want to have like actual Doom fix of content, definitely go watch him. He makes fantastic videos. But basically, they're meant to, like, you know, just be fast, pin you against a wall, and then just fuck you. In nightmare mode and shit like that, they move ridiculously fast, and they're really scary. Oh, fuck. I don't think I even came into this area. Whoops. There's a lot of ways you can do a lot of these missions, which is great. But, like, yeah. The speed run for this is actually crazy, because the speed run... you actually just fucking launch yourself past that little grate or whatever. Like, there would be a hole there originally. That was clearable in 1 minute, by the way. Oh, I fucking love this mission. So in this mission, they introduce certain. They always are introducing more. Oh, this is a Spectre, so they're harder to see pinky, which instantly makes me hate them. Let's have some fun. Let's not do that again. 400 ammo for the fucking. Jeez. So you come out here, and basically this bridge will like come out. We can just kill everyone with a fucking like chain gun. Like, it's pretty easy. I think I've literally every single time I've played this game, every single time I've always fucking used the rocket launcher there, thinking that I would be funny, and always fucking taking damage. So that's a pretty funny tradition, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna come up here, right, and this is a really cool secret. I actually really like it. Well, first off, I think there's someone we might need to ambush. It didn't stand a chance. Local law enforcement stunned as guy with chain gun comes in and kills everyone. You can actually get hit there, by the way. So like if you're standing right here, a pinky can actually fucking curb stomp you. So you actually do have to be careful. But this is another secret area with another rocket launcher, which is obviously amazing. So boom. Let's look at... Man, we have so much ammo for everything. It's crazy. That's just what happens when you don't die in these games. I say Doom is these games. Doom is fucking fantastic. I remember playing this on the Game Boy Advance, actually, long ago. I used to play it on an emulator. I think there's a secret exit over there, but the game sometimes crashes. It is a Bethesda game. This is a Bethesda port, rather. Okay, so we cleared out that that area. So unbeknownst to you, but as soon as you kind of come into this room, an entire army of the same amount of demons that came out from that side come out on this side. So it's kind of meant to be like an ambush, which I think is pretty neat. Die. And then there's also a neat radiation suit here. You can then do this, which lowers the platform. That imp was really angry, apparently, at the, yeah, that imp was apparently really fucking angry at the guy. He must have shot at the imp accidentally. But yeah, you can travel up these, and there's actually a lot of, like, kind of parkour to Doom, which makes it way cooler, because it means that there's so much more depth that you can do with the game. There it is. So it's like double secret area. So we've got a health bonus and temporary invisibility. And then you need a blue key for that one. And if you come in here, it just teleports you kind of like back in the main room. So that's where we just were. But now we've opened up this area. Which is pretty cool. You know, 3 imps, 1 guy. I think that's a good fanfiction. Oh man, I fucking... Like, Doom is like... I'm gonna sing so many praises, but like... It's quick, snappy, and like you're always making decisions. Also, with partial invisibility, hit scanners are now way more unreliable. And also, people who throw projectiles become way harder to dodge. Oh, this room. This room's actually kind of annoying, because it's just like endless fucking assholes. But like, all you need to do is fucking strafe in Doom, and like you're pretty much fine, as long as like you don't double back for some weird reason. Or if you're too close as well, you will also get fucked. Because obviously, as you saw there. Oh shit. Yeah, so this is why specters are annoying. Yeah, because it's so hard to see them, and if you just fail to see them so many times, you just get fucked. Aha, I see you this time though. I don't want to deal with that. So we're gonna go back over here. Where was that other area? Yeah, it was in here. So we're gonna go into here. We're gonna see what that blue door holds. And if the game freezes, the game freezes. Like, I can't do anything about that. And if it does, I'll just replay this area and get to the point where I was, basically. I'm just gonna blow up all of these fucking things. Fucking hate rooms like this in, like, any game. Okay. Hey, we finished it, and we got to go. I think that was just an early exit that you could do. So these aren't actually walls, by the way, so you can get shot through them. And you can obviously shoot through them as well. This one's pretty, like, a much longer level, but it's pretty satisfying as well. This one's known for the amount of ambushes it gives you. Basically, at all times, basically something like this is gonna happen. As you saw there, that shotgun actually went for the imp, and that's because, yeah, as you can see right now, the shotgun is going for the imp, and the imp won. That's because of the fact that I was in front of the imp, so it shot me, but then accidentally shot the imp. So the imp bitch slapped him, in basic terms. I don't know. It's funny when, like, there's just random infighting going on. When you weren't even paying attention. Awesome, we cleared that out pretty well. Here's a little secret. There we go. And as long as you have over 100 armor, you'll never replace your armor, which is also a really good mechanic. It just makes sure that you never get, like, really fucked. By, like, you know, because you don't want to replace your armor, because your armor is actually really good. This is like a trick pinky. Meant to catch you off guard, because I think there's actually, like, yeah, some goodies in here as well. There's always a way to ambush you, and this mission kind of prepares you for all of the ambushing, as well as preparing you to actually look around and use your surroundings. So we just got more mega armor, which is obviously fantastic. And I'm going to try to play these levels as fast as possible as well. Just so then we don't waste too much time either. Because as I said, I really want to, you know, get to the point where I'm already at with this series, where I'm already at, like, you know, episode 3. So this episode will be a mega episode, and will basically be all of Doom until I get to the point where I was before. So I hope you all will enjoy me basically either praising or raging at this game. Yep, so I think we now can go into here. This game as well had so many clones of it. There was a game called Marathon that did allow you to look up and down, and in turn was a way more 3D game. However, the game itself looked a lot worse. And from what I remember playing it, it was way more cryptic. Like, getting shit in Marathon was, like, ridiculously hard. Like, everything was a puzzle in that game. So we can't actually go into any of these areas. I think, though, that, like, those walls open up at some point. To yet again make you just not trust anything. Because... no, that was the last mission, was the mission all about not trusting anything. Okay, so as you can see there was a... Oh, that looked like a... Oh, it's just the wall texture. Okay, so yet again, more ambushes. There's almost always going to be more and more ambushes in Doom. But as you saw, the Pinky actually killed the shotgunner for us, which is pretty awesome. One thing I will say is demons cannot hurt the same type of demons. So imps can't kill imps. There are situations that you can force. If one of them hits a barrel and it doesn't explode, and then it explodes and non-lethally hits another enemy, then, and I think only then, an enemy will then go and attack the enemy of the same type and actually deal damage. Because of an oversight, which yet again is like a Tessino video, which is like the only reason I know that. So this is where we get the yellow key. Which is pretty cool. And I think here, it's somewhere along this wall. Here it is. Little secret area. And it comes out to here. So yeah, in that room you're meant to open it up a little bit more. And now in this toxic area where we're constantly taking damage, we need to sprint. We should have kept the radiation suit, but someone here isn't smart. And we come here, in which we can get a health up. And then I know that. Let me out. Oh right, I'm an idiot. You go onto this. It's meant to prepare you, right? I love being dumb. And as you saw, we kind of like triggered it. Like it was coming down as we're going up, and that's because I pressed the space bar, which is the interact button, when I was going up. And because yet again, it's a you know, a flat game. Because of the fact that it's a flat game, I was then actually able to you know, interact with something way higher than me. Which is just like, you know, a bunch of the cool little oddities of like Doom and how it works. And we are getting to one of the hardest parts for me personally for this level. And I think this entire level set, honestly, like okay, we're fucked. Which is, as soon as you go down there, there's a massive ambush. And when I originally recorded this, which, if you were lucky, if you're one of like the 20 people who watched, you would have actually seen, you know, how hard and difficult it was for me. Yeah, so it's as soon as you press this on switch, basically, the entire game just becomes fucked. But as long, like, this is what I mean. So the specters are trying to pin me against a wall. It's hard to see because they're invisible. But yeah, the specters are just trying to make me unable to move. But now that I'm actually, what the fuck? Oh, I guess. For some reason it counted that as like a vertical plane, even though it wasn't. And there we go, we finished this level. We're now at the computer station, which I think is the second last, or maybe the last level. Hopefully it's the last. Nah, it's not. Holy shit, fucking. They always, whenever they arm you with the shotgun, you know that they're just gonna fucking throw some enemies at you. But it's fine, considering, you know, you have a shotgun. Yeah, this is the second last one. I remember this one. Doom has a lot of iconic levels, and I think all of the original maps, meaning the E1, M whatever, all of them are really iconic. So this is E1, M7 or something. And basically any map that has E1 in it is easily iconic for being, you know, one of the part of the easy level sets, where the game isn't actually that hard. As you can see, like, I'm literally just like fucking nonchalantly taking damage, and it doesn't really matter. You can actually see enemies over there, and one of them, they're actually hitting me, but I'm unable to hit them, which is kind of bullshit. But you know, it is an older game, so the auto aim isn't perfect, obviously. Because you have to use an aiming feature to, the game has to be able to know that you're aiming at something to basically allow you to aim at it. So it makes sense why, you know, it would be harder for, you know, certain things to be hit. Okay. There are other enemies in this room, but clearing that area is good because they're all hit scanners. So they all will hit you if you kind of like give them the chance to. This one's weird. What's the secret with that one? There it is. Wait, no. What? There's some weird. There's something weird where you go. Oh, there's some demons here. We'll kill them. As you can see, we could actually aim onto those ones. there's some sort of like weird secret where you get teleported. And one of my favorite tricks is actually ambushing like that. Which the way they do it is... Oh, hello. There's more enemies over here. You can even see that some of the shotgunners there weren't even paying attention, and that's because they didn't spot me, didn't hear me, and didn't take any damage. Which are the parameters for them to actually attack you. I think at this point we could... Oh no, it's just too high. Ah! Immediately fine again. He can't keep getting away with this. But it's really good exploring in Doom because you always get rewarded for it. I don't think there's always times where you get fucked because the game designers wanted to pull a cheeky on you and fucking put a trap down or something. But almost all you have to explore anyway. So it's not like you get heavily punished for it. And we're already like really close to finishing this level. This is a level where all you need to do is get the 3 keys. Sometimes you only need to get 2. I prefer the ones that are built around like a really cool singular puzzle. And once you finish that puzzle, you're basically done the level. So yet again we need... I'm just trying to figure out how to get that one. But I just don't know. I can't remember. Too little brain cells. Oh, here it is. I always have like trouble remembering how to get that one sometimes. But it's really cool. So like we now have the the blue key, and the reason oh, is it this? I think it's this where it's like you wouldn't know unless you were paying attention. Like this is the only way it makes sense for you to be able to get this partial invisibility. Which also means you can just fuck with all the enemies in here, which I think is actually really funny. It feels like you're like no clipping, and I love secrets that make you feel like you're like doing the impossible. And Doom does that a lot. Like there's a lot of cool Doom shit that you can do. Whether it be by literally abusing the physics engine, or whether it be like doing something else otherwise. I don't know if you'd be able to see from there that wall was weird, but it's a cool little way to kind of be like, hey, if you're like paying attention, you can get this really neat reward. And as you saw, he shot to like the left, and that's because we had the partial invisibility. Die. I do want to try to kill as many enemies as I can, because we are the Doom guy. We are here to deliver death to like everything around us. So it just makes sense. If you don't know, Doom Guy's bunny was killed, and the bunny was called Daisy, and that's the reason why he kills all the demons, is to get vengeance for his dead rabbit. Which is obviously super wholesome. That's right, Phobos Anomaly. This one, if you don't actually start it, if you start it by starting with only the pistol, you actually have a really hard time with these pinkies. Because you actually have to... Blowing up a barrel will take like 3 pistol shots, and then whatever's left you have to manually kill. Also, a super iconic song here. I don't know how loud I am to the song, but hopefully not too loud. Yeah, double pinkies makes sense. And you do get a bunch of weapons in here after you do in fact clear some of the enemies. Which is awesome. They do actually properly prepare you in this mission for the demons that you're about to face. And this to me... Oh, it's not this. It's when you finish the fight. Something amazing happens. So, here are the two bastards. Basically, you shouldn't be dying. These barrels are the barrels I was talking about, where you can make these bosses hurt the barrels. We can actually try, maybe... Okay, nah. He knew what I was trying to do. We can actually, because we have the rocket launcher, really easily fuck these guys over. And then we'll just stun lock one of them with the fucking chainsaw, because that's just funny to me. Oh damn, we died. I tried to go for the funny way out, but it turned out to be not good. But yeah, this is the way you're meant to do the level. I think it's fitting for us to have to finish the final level properly, instead of just, like, you know, being an idiot. Man, we easily could have killed him too, which is the annoying part. First death of Doom. One thing that's cool is you can always just hold down the fire button. However, doing so will actually make your shots far more inaccurate as you shoot, which is a good compromise. It makes sure that you're not getting away scot-free with anything. But as soon as we come up here, we are going to be getting away scot-free with killing these guys, because the chain gun is just kind of insane. Because it's just constant damage. The chain gun does the same damage as the pistol. As you can see, even though this guy's hitting the other one, he's not actually doing any damage. He's doing no damage, and that's due to the fact that, you know, they can't actually hurt each other, which is just a cool thing. I think we will try to finish this in a cooler way, though, which is by killing him through melee damage, which may take a while. Fuck. Okay, we can do this. Okay. We will be making sure that we don't kill ourselves. Okay. We're doing pretty well at killing him through melee. Jesus. Okay, yeah, we gotta not pussyfoot as much. We can still pussyfoot though. Hey, we did it. And this is what I was talking about. This is so cool. Like, when I first saw this, when I started playing this game, I absolutely was, like, stunned. Like, this is fucking amazing. Like, the fact that the world just fully opens up, and it's like, yeah, this is what was around. We'll get this partial invisibility, and the reason why is because of how this level ends. I think this is a really cool way to finish this. If this game was a demo, I think level 1 would be the perfect demo. A lot of people would just play it and be like, there we go, and that's the game. But like the way this ends, I think you'll get a kicker out of it. You get teleported in a room full of demons, and there's literally no way to win. I think you just basically immediately die. Once you beat the big badasses and clean out of hell, clean out of the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? This isn't supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but it looks like you're on the Lost Deimos base. Looks like you're the only one stuck on the shores of hell, and the only way out is through. Continue the Doom experience. Play the Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno, which is the 3rd level. But yeah, so that is obviously level set number 1. I do love how they kind of like fourth wall, like, hey, in video games when you win, you're meant to get like this big, like, you know, because this was at the point where, you know, when you won a game, when you beat a boss fight, you'd get a congratulations, like a Mario-esque kind of thing. So it was funny that like they did that. So yeah, we're playing on Hurt Me Plenty, and we're now doing, I think, the first 3 missions of level set 2. But by the way, this PNG here, this background file, is inverted colors for the sky to make it far more imposing. Also, good old Satan cross over there. But like the levels immediately become, in my opinion, way more fun, except for the one I got stuck on. You'll see that in the next episode, because the entire episode is that mission. Spoilers, because of how hard it was for me. I think you can actually get hurt with that upside down cross, or it might be a different area. A shotgun. But as soon as you have a shotgun, you can kind of just fuck over anything. I really like this area, because it really does show you that they're not fucking around anymore, and they will actually try to like send, you know, way harder encounters your way now. I also love how like you press 2 buttons, and also lava hurts you far more, by the way. It's like that red goo will hurt you way more than the green goo did. I guess I did hit that. So we'll go into here. You can see that there's already pinkies up there. We don't fucking want to deal with those. So we can just, if we're not an idiot. Come on. Okay. Oh, I was hoping to get like a 3-for-3 deal on that one. But this is what I mean, like this is all a flat plane, and although the auto aim doesn't always work, it still functions. There we go, we've killed all of them. Hey, kind of secret area over here. That's cool, I liked that. Kind of an extra little joyride at the end. Get fucked. And this is also when they show you portals, and I think, yeah, cacodemons, also known as strawberries or, you know, raspberries or any sort of fruit. You can call them an apple if you want. Is that the new Apple phone? Okay, so we have to turn something on, which I think is this, yeah. And I think when you do that, it also alerts the cacodemon, so if you weren't paying attention to the fact that it was there, you do actually get kind of fucked for it. Which I think is actually really sick. And just another awesome thing, starting to put enemies in the exit area, just to keep you on your toes a bit. So we're now in the contamination area. I think this, because of its fucking background music, feeling so inquisitive, and just like the feel of this one, where it feels like you're just in an IKEA back room. This one like has really good vibes to it. It feels like actually kind of like a more scary area, because it doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't feel right to be, you know, surrounded by just supplies. And here is a berserk, which, as you can see, greatly modifies your punching damage. Which, if you can manage your health well, and like and all of that kind of stuff, you can actually save a fuck ton of ammo and kill a lot of enemies with them. And it lasts for the entire forever. I think the entire level. Oh, fuck off. There we go. I fucking love using berserks. They're so much fun to use. And they save on so much ammo as well. He just punched all my friends. He fisted them so hard. And now I fisted you. I'm the fister. Oh shit, he actually lived that one. They can actually live if you roll low enough. But most of the time you'll win. Like, it's like not a 50-50. But you should kind of think of it like that. Because you don't want to die, obviously. Grab this extra little bit of health. I love Doomguy's expressions. You can see him down there. He's like super fucking... Jesus. Imps are also... these imps are really good imp... like if their projectile hits another imp, it's not going to do anything. Which is just really good. It just means that you can easily deal with a bunch of imps, and if they are like a bunch of imps, they'll probably just hit each other, which just makes everything so much easier for you. I think this is one of the first levels that really does feel like it's way more complicated than its predecessors, just due to the fact that there's so many more like you know, shit you have to deal with. fuck you. And then we got way more shotgun. We're gonna have so much ammo at the end of this one. I think a really cool challenge would be a punch-only thing. I think it has been proven you can do it. But I personally wouldn't be able to do it just because of some of the bosses of this game. Some of them are ridiculously hard to kill, even when you're using kind of like, you know, the much more suited weaponry. Fucking if you miss shots, you really feel it in this game. We don't want to be. We could probably. Okay, we're actually running low on health. I don't want to actually die and have to restart. Okay. So as soon as he's dead, it's kind of like we don't need to worry too much. Man, being cocky is so fun, but like so bad. Cause it just gives you, like, you know, it's such good content, but it like always comes to bite you. It's such an annoying thing. Why can't I be an asshole and get away with it? So both of these doors require a blue key, which we don't have. You can do that. Yeah, so we have to open the door in a special little way. And then I think it's kind of like a battle royale kind of situation where it's like, you know, everyone is there, everyone's invited, all your favorite characters. Smash Ultimate. Oh, that's right. Those are super annoying. And we have so much ammo at this point that we're fine for this. I think this is like the main point of the map. Is just like making you feel super stressed. But like if you are able, oh, this is one of them. I think if you are able to angle it, you are indeed able to like do that perfectly and be fine. Oh, so that leads back to here. That's actually super interesting. But I think there's one of these that are like a secret area. So it wouldn't be that one, it would have to be this one then. There's one of them where the line is like, you can like just see it or whatever. Okay, it must be this final one. Yeah, it's this one. So this is a secret area. But man, it's like a little Pac-Man maze. I love secret areas though. We'll actually go back here and see if we can, if we can't just, there's like no little secrets. Okay. So it's just a pinball back to start. Actually, that would be super cool if this map was kind of like a pinball, inspired fucking thing. Yeah, so there's nothing there. We still don't have jack shit. We triggered that to open the door. We need that, but we need a way to trigger it. And this is the point where the game becomes like way more like, you know, in a way puzzly. Because now it's way less like hand-holdy. Like it isn't just, oh, when you kill all the demons in your way, you'll then get like the big reward that you want. It's way more like focused now on, you know, the proper exploration and being able to deal with shit. Oh, that's right. You have to go down this, and this is a fucking pain. Fucking love me some chainsaw action. Fucking, these are called Lost Souls, and they're actually fucking assholes. They dash at you, so if you do have a chainsaw, in a way, it could actually be really good to, you know, then like go and like kill them. But like, at the same time, like, you know, chainsaw isn't a super reliable weapon, especially because at the start of the mission we're given a berserk, which if you can move well, which I obviously can't. But if you are good with movement, it means that you can do a lot of shit, crazy shit with it. Okay, so that seems like, yeah, it seems like this is the only way. Little door down here. Oh, so this opens up, that, I like that, that's good game design. They also like to do this a lot where it's like, one key leads to another key, which is pretty fair, but it can really lead to annoying situations where it just feels like you're just running around not doing anything for such a long time. But like, I'm pretty fine with it. Because like, you know, at the end of the day, you are going to be finding something cool. And it makes it feel cooler because like you're constantly being rewarded, it feels like. And I think that's it for this level. Yep. Boom. The refinery. So this is the final mission for this episode, and as soon as this is done, we'll be done this episode. So I do. Oh, this one's a fucking bastard of a level. I hate this one. This one's so hard. Like, if you pistol start this one, it is actually fucking insane. You can already tell why. There's fucking cacos and shit already. The exit's not that far away, and I actually really like it when that's the case. I like it way more when like the game feels more when the game feels like, you know, fucking, yeah, they hit it. Yeah. It's like you can deal with enemies with the Berserk really easily. But so much of the time you'll get fucked trying to do so. But Cacodemons is one weakness, many weaknesses, is basically shit like that. Because they have a really high stun chance. It's like the shotgun will almost always stun them. They're kind of weird, like they're very dangerous if they can actually get a hit on you. But that's if they can get a hit on you. So, I feel like they're pretty well designed. They're kind of more of like a bullet shield-esque enemy, instead of like a, you know, a really massive challenge or anything. Which I think makes them, like, you know, really fun to encounter. Because they feel more like a pseudo, like, mini-boss than they do, like, an annoying obstacle. Because obviously, like, a lot of enemies, like, the pinkies and shit are meant to be annoying. So, like, whenever you encounter them, it can always, like, just feel like bullshit. I think we will go back to the fist. And yet again, this is, like, we just 3-shot, like, yes, it was a 3-shot, the chainsaw probably could do more. This one's always weird to me. I never know what the fuck's going on. I think that's just like that because they wanted to show you that like, they could. That's what it feels like anyway. Fucking constant punching. And like, it does nothing. It's great when you give them though, especially one punch. A one-punch gib is like fucking amazing. Okay, so that was a secret area when you come in from that way. We no longer have the radiation suit. So now, and we're losing our invisibility as well. So a fucking one-shot a Pinky, bro. Fucking challenge where? Okay, I'm kind of getting. I love fucking Karma so much. It's so good. I also I've started doing YouTube Shorts. I kind of want to do. I was thinking of doing like Red Dead Online as like an actual video thing. However, because of the fact that the compression size would be literally dog shit, I'm kind of thinking against it. And instead, what I will do is just like whenever a funny moment happens, I'll try to make a YouTube short out of it, which I think works way better anyway. I think we can go down there, but I just want to make sure that there's like, yeah, nothing else. Yeah, and this is fucking plasma rifle. I think to send off this video, we definitely got to get some action with the fucking plasma rifle. Such an amazingly good weapon. So this, yeah, this. I think there's a few areas maybe like that in this level, and they all are fucking annoying. But like, yeah, the plasma rifle is fucking insane. Like, yeah, it's basically just like the far more powerful fucking chain gun. And I love it. It is one of the funnest weapons to use in Doom. It also just sounds super satisfying as well. With its like fucking like massive booming. Like every single projectile feels super impactful. We're actually gonna use our fist. The reason why is because most of these enemies will be able to one-shot, and if they can't, we can then just switch. Die. It's so fucking satisfying seeing like an annoying enemy, like a Pinky or something, and then just being like, boom. Fuck off. Just like that. So there was something down there. So this is the exit, then we may as well go for whatever this is. Okay. It seemed like it was just a debate. Die. There you go. And that's mission done. So, that is then the end of this episode. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you loved this pretty long episode of Doom, and I hope you enjoy the future ones to come. I will be playing all of it, and the next episode will be the Deimos Lab, which starts like this. So I hope you all have a lovely day. Remember, I will not be, this will be past Cody in the next episode. Hex breedable. Maybe get some breeding going. Have a lovely day, everyone, and goodbye.